Hello, hello, hello. This is Rinki Maposagama, your author, your mentor, and your coach. Um, this is Coach Rinki. This is Coach Rinki. I'm the host of Asikulume and Hill Talk Show. I'm also the founder of Asikulume and Hill Talk Show, the founder of G Classic Events. I'm based in Pumalanga, under Mbombela municipality. I'm also a hustler. Yeah. So as a promise that I kept to my viewers, I promised to respond to some of the questions they post on Facebook, they post on Instagram, they post on TikTok. Sometimes they ask me personally, face to face. Sometimes they drop them somewhere. So I've got some questions here. I've got a shop in White River. So some they come and drop questions. There's a drop box here at my shop. So they come and drop some of the questions that they want me to respond to. Yeah, but one that I decided to respond to today is this one. It is anonymous, and yeah, it is anonymous. What I will do is that I will read the question for everyone to understand. I'll try to coin it after reading it as is, because sometimes we are dealing with different people from different background, even the status of their knowledge, the status of their education, the level is not the same. So this one, I will correct there and there, but I will first read it as is. If my husband find that I'm cheating, he divorced me. But if I find out that he's having an affair, I must forgive him. But on my side, I'm divorced. So why men refuse to forgive women? So actually, this question is more about why thina kufuna sibaxolele bobabe, while bona kuba difficult ukuthi basixolele if ungchithile. Why as women we have to forgive our husbands, our spouses, our beloved ones, while bona on the other hand it's so difficult for them to forgive us. So yeah, it is a very difficult one. Normally, when I respond to questions, I respond generally, and then I end up giving, like, to conclude, I will refer them for therapy. I'll refer them for further consultation. I cannot just give them a mere answer as a coach. My understanding is that when we grew up in our society, I don't want to say black society, but normally our culture as Africans, as communities, as societies, there's this thing that embrace, put power on men. Actually, the issue of masculinity. There's culture, there's norms and values whereby we were taught to respect men, and we were taught to understand that men, they are superior, that men, they've got power which is more than us. We were raised like that to understand that they've got that power. We did not have that much power as women. Masikhula sifundiswe ukuthi madoda ngiwo la kangathi anemandla, madoda ngiwo lawa ngathi anepower kundlula thine. So sifundiswe lokho vele ukuthi mantombazane hayi nina anina say kangaka, labane say ngobhuti wenu ngoba batokhula babe bobabe. So we were taught that girls don't have that much say, but the boys, because they will grow up and become men and become heads of their household, so bona they were allowed ukuthi ba considered as people who have got power. So that mentality, that culture, those values and principles, we tend to understand them and respect them in a way that when we grow up respecting them as individuals. So the other problem with men is the issue of their ego. Men, honestly, they've got that pride within them because, as I've alluded earlier on to say, bakhula banalogo ukuthi vele bona they've got power. So it becomes difficult if they were taught like this, that ukuthi vele they've got power. So it will be a problem when they get married, when they get involved, take responsibilities as men, as the king of the house, as the leader of the house, because vele they will have that thing of thina we are superior, thina we have got power on everything. Then thina, when we join them as wives masishada, vele they know ukuthi thina we are superior, and the church thina we are lower than them. Thina we must bow, we must kneel. You see, yeah. So even from our churches, the teachings that we receive from church ukuthi, yeah, mama, hlonipha indoda, mama, respect your husband, mama, thoba. So all those things, the institutions lawa sidlula kuwo wonke asigruma in a way that vele indoda is like that. There's this thing ego yabo ukuthi they understand ukuthi the pride yabo doesn't allow them ukuthi babe weak. They understand ukuthi the weak people is us. So vele their understanding is like that ukuthi thina fanele sibhawe ngaphansi kwabo. So ba understand ukuthi there's this double standard ukuthi bona they are understanding ukuthi infidelity from them it's like an insult. If a wife cheats, it's like an insult. But for us, it looks like it's not that insult. It's like bona abanahlazo, or if thina we have cheated, but then bona baba more nehlazo if bona the wife has cheated. So the way ba consider ngakhona, it's not on both sides. Bona they consider themselves ukuthi if thina we cheat, it's done, it's a done deal. But if thina bona they cheat to us, thina we can just forgive them. This thing is a dilemma. It has got a lot of dynamics. That is why when I talk about them, it has got that contradiction somewhere, somehow, because there's norms, there's values, there's Christianity, there's churches, there's all the teachings that we get from the different institutions when we grow up. Somewhere, somehow, they clash. But then, according to the research that I've done, if the wife has cheated, they feel like the wife has betrayed them because the wife is the one who is managing the household, cooking and teaching the kids to do this and that. The wife has got that control over the household. Hence, the man is a leader. Hence, the man is the king. But the understanding is that the wife take control. Then when the wife cheated, imagine when the wife cheated, and then the man, like the wife has taken all the powers from the streets. They will no longer respect the man as a man of the house because the wife has cheated on him. So, yeah, from those dynamics, it looks like it will be easier for us to forgive them and difficult for them to forgive us. I'm not saying that, I'm just giving the different dynamics that we face within our communities. The approach that I will delve much on, or the approach that I will take, is that, when you are an individual, when you are a wife, you do vows when you get married. You vow and say, I will not do this, I will do this, I will respect you. I will say, sit down and do introspection. Don't just take a decision to move out. Don't just take a decision to say, I'm now or divorcing, or sit down with your man and discuss about this. Beginning of the affair, to say, if you cheat, this will be the decision I will take. And if when you cheat, what do you expect from me? So those are the boundaries you set in, those are the ground rules that you set in, those becomes your principle for the house as you set in, because it becomes a journey for both of you. You will have children will be affected, families will be affected. So you will need to sit down and discuss all these dynamics, discuss all this dilemma prior to you facing them, so that it becomes easier when you come across with those problems to say, but in the beginning we agreed that if you cheat, this will happen. And then I also agreed that if I cheat, this will happen. So those are the dynamics, or those are the fundamentals that we need to consider when we're taking permanent decisions. Like a marriage contract becomes a permanent decision because we say, till that do us part. So that is a permanent decision that you're taking when you're getting married. That is why there should be a proper prior counseling, pre-counseling, for you to understand the contract you're signing, for you to understand the place that you're approaching to get in, for you to understand the circumstances, the decisions, the principle that you have to comply with, the rules that you have to comply with, and so forth and so forth. So, as I conclude, I will say, rather sit down, being sober-minded, clear your mind, be mindful in everything, reflect before you take a decision, so that you are able to understand the step that you are taking. And from the other side, men should understand the circumstances, should understand the pain they putting on a women to say, Mara, yeah, if Mina I cheat, when you must just forgive me. And if when you cheat, Mina will not forgive you. So this thing is a two-way decision, it's a two-way understanding, it's a two-way circumstance that one needs to look it with some spectacles, not just taking a mere decision. So I'd rather say for this client of mine who asked this question on whether to forgive my man or what, seek for help, be on a sober mind, make sure your mental state is fine, and understand all the dynamics before you can take a decision. Yeah, go for counseling, go for advices, go for therapy, go for legal answers, go for legal experts to assist you in terms of the dilemmas, in terms of the dynamics that you are facing. This is Rinki Maphosa Gama, your coach, your author, your mentor, and your lay counselor. Thank you so much for your time. I will respond to the other questions, and make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you get all the part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4, and so forth and so forth. I've developed, opened the YouTube channel for that. I will also post on all social media platforms, but yeah, it is very quick to use the YouTube channel, because that is where you can just watch the whole episode. And I've got a TikTok where you can also just browse all the videos and check what is relevant to you, or where you think you will reflect on, where you think you will relate, and yeah, and then try to browse the Facebook, as I've said, Instagram, and yeah, I am available for coaching sessions. My consulting rooms at Kiat Hospital, but from the side of the restaurant, you go to the 3rd floor, room number 44. So yeah, you find me there, but by appointment. You book, we schedule your appointment, and then you come and adhere to the appointment that you have booked or that you have scheduled. This is Rinki Maphosa Gama. Ngiyabonga kakhulu for those who have already subscribed to my YouTube channel. Yeah, ngiyanithanda kakhulu. I'm based in Mpumalanga. If I'm not at Kiat, I'm in White River on weekends, and after 4:15, because I'm working 8 to 4. I'm a researcher, I'm a manager for policy and research. So I'm doing this to help individuals, to give back to my community, and assist all those who have got challenges, so that we become healthy and our mental state nayo ibe healthy. Sibe phashasha nje, sibe sharp, singabi netinkinga, sizame nje ukuba njalo. Ngiyabonga kakhulu. I will post this video and watch for the next episode. That will be part 2 of the questions, the Q&A. And thank you so much.